Good morning, students of Standard 4 ICSE. Today I am going to teach you all a lesson number 10 from the Radiant Reader book. Okay? The Cruel King of the Jungle, Part 1. This story is having two parts. Okay? Lesson number 10 and lesson number 11. Now, children, the living things on the earth is on the earth planet are human beings, animals, and human beings, animals. Now, animals are classified into two categories, that is wild animals and the domestic animals. Now, domestic animals are the animals which you can keep at home. Wherein wild animals, where do they live? You can keep the domestic animals on the farm or and pet animals at home. But where do the wild animals live? The wild animals live in jungle, or you can say forest. Okay, they have their home built in the forest. So today we are going to learn about the story about the cruel king of the jungle. Now you might be knowing who is the king of the jungle among the animals. Who is the king of the animals? So the lion is the king of the animals, okay, king of the jungle. And now they have told about the lion and the various animals they have mentioned in this lesson, how they had faced problem due to the cruel. Cruel means a bad person, or about how the lion cruelly was cruel to them, all the other animals who was living in the jungle, and bad, how he was causing them pain and suffering, how these remaining wild animals were suffering. So they have mentioned and they have complained and they were trying to find out the solution, how to find a solution from the cruel animal, that is the lion. Now, as and when I read the lesson, I am going to explain to you all the lesson. Now, it's on page number 51. The Cruel King of the Jungle, Part 1. Long ago, there lived a cruel lion in a thick jungle. So, long ago means a cruel lion. Here, cruel means it's an adjective. It means what? It means that willfully causing pain or suffering to others. Cruelly means causing suffering to the other people. Lion in a thick jungle. In a thick jungle means in a wide jungle there was the who was living? The cruel lion. He called himself the king of the jungle. He gave him a title that he was the king of the jungle. He has to be treated as a king of the jungle. He was terrible and cunning king. So what kind of person he was? He was cunning. When he saw any animal, small or big, moving about the jungle, he came out of his hiding place. So, whenever he used to see, he was very terrible and very cunning. Okay, what he did, if he would see any small or big animals passing by in the jungle or moving around in the jungle, what he used to do is to come out, he used to hide in his cave. Now lion lives in a den, or he used to hide somewhere in one of the place, and he used to hide when these animals move around. Where the other animals, those who were living in the jungle, were moving around, he used to hide himself. He pounced on the animal and killed him. So what he used to do is to hide himself and he used to pounce. What do you mean by pounce? It means spring or so suddenly as you catch a prey. Prey means what? Prey is like the dead animal, okay, the wild animals, the lion's prey means they eat the flesh of the other animal. Now cunning means deceitful. Now what he used to do is to hide, and then he used to suddenly pounce on the animals, those who are moving around, and he used to try to kill them. So all the beasts of the jungle were frightened of the lion. So all the beasts, what do you mean by beasts? The animals, especially a large or dangerous four-footed one. So the four-footed animals, the four legs animals got frightened and they got scared. Okay, so they are known as the beasts. of the jungle were frightened. So these animals, those who were four-footed feet animals, got frightened of the lion because he used to hide and then he used to pounce and try to catch them and kill them. So the poor animal at last met to find out some way. The poor animals at last met out to find out some way to getting rid of the lion. Getting rid means to find a solution. They got very frightened and they wanted to find a solution that every day the scaring things, so it's better that we find out the solution to it. It was a big gathering of many animals, gathering together, collected together. So various animals who lived in the jungle, wild animals, got collected. There were, so which animals they have mentioned over there in the story? There were cows and deer, bulls and buffaloes, goat and sheep. So these were the animals, those who had gathered and met, and they wanted to find the solution. I repeat, which were those animals? Those were deer, bulls, buffaloes, goats and sheep. There were monkeys and mice, horses and foxes, snakes and squirrels and jackals. Even so, these so many kinds of various kinds of wild animals had gathered around to find out a solution to get rid from the lion. Even many birds came to the meeting. So they had conducted like they had held a meeting, and where these all animals had gathered, and there were even birds also. Along with the animals, there were birds also, and they were crows and vultures, owls and kites, and many other birds. So various kinds of birds also gathered along with these four-footed animals. Okay, they began to discuss how to be free from the wicked and the cruel ruler. Who is the ruler? That is the lion. They wanted a solution. So wicked means what? Very bad. Children, okay? Very bad. A person who is very bad or evil, who is morally doing something wrong. So they wanted to get rid of the wicked and the cruel ruler. Each animal said something about his own difficulties. The deer said, now each one was complaining. They had some problems, they had some difficulties. Okay, so the first animal that had a conversation or spoke about. The deer said, I can escape from the lion quite easily, for my feet can carry me away very swiftly. So the first conversation or the first thing statement was being told by the deer. What the deer said? That he could escape, he could move. Escape means move very easily, quite easily. For my feet can carry me away very swiftly. Swiftly means what, children? Very fast. It is said that the deer is the swiftest animal. It can run very fast. Okay, due to his legs, it can run very fast. But the lion is so sly. What do you mean by sly? Having a cunning and deceitful nature. So the lion was very sly, that he catches us with tricks. Tricks means what, children? It means idea. So what he knew that the deer, if he finds a deer in the jungle, the deer can run very fast. So the lion used to plan some tricks, and then he used to pounce and catch the deer. But the lion is so sly so that he catches us with tricks. I agree, said the bull. So the bull was there and he said, yes, I agree to it. Yes, he is very smart enough. The lion is very smart enough. He is using his tricks to catch us also. He is the bull. The bull said, he is a rogue. He pounces upon us cunningly. He pounces upon us cunningly. Now what do you mean by rogue? Rogue means what? Rogue means a dishonest person. Okay, he was a rogue. Otherwise, I would pierce my strong horns right through his body and throw him up in the air. So, otherwise he was to be pierce. Now, what do you mean by pierce, children? Penetrate or cut instrument with a sharp instrument. Now, for example, girls pierce their ears. There is a hole. So, that means pierce. So, you use an equipment or you use an instrument through which you can cut it through with a sharp instrument. I would pierce my horns right through his body and throw him up in the air. So the bull was telling that I can pierce with my horns. Otherwise, I would have pierced with my horns and I would have put him in the, throw him in the air. Thus, one after another, the animals began to complain. What do you mean by complain? Saying something what they were facing difficulties or what problems. Like for example, in your class, if someone is troubling you, your partner, so you complain, you tell them, "Miss, this child is troubling me." The same way, or if you are not studying, the teacher complains to the parents or on your report day or these. So this complaints means to tell something what is going on with them. So these animals started complaining that he does this, he does that, and they were trying to. At last, they shouted, "The lion!" and they wanted the lion must be killed. They said all the animals gathered when they were talking about and when they complaining, then they said that the lion must be killed. So this sentence was being told by all the animals. They were telling that the lion must be killed. They shouted. Now the jackal, who was listening to the animals, was unhappy. The jackal was unhappy. Why was he unhappy? Because here you can do. He did not wish that the lion would be killed. The lion should be killed because he did not wish, he did not wanted that the lion should be killed. Why? After all, the jackal always eat his food from the lion. So he used to get food from the lion. Every animal knows that when the lion has finished his meal, he goes to sleep. And the jackal then comes and eats up what is left. So what happens? Whenever the lion eats his food, the remaining part which is left over is being eaten by the jackal. The jackal then comes and eats up what is left, and this jackal therefore wanted the lion to live. So he quickly slipped out of the meeting. Slipped out of the meeting means he moved out, he did not attack. He just moved out, he walked away from there. He did not want it. Because it was a threat for him, because otherwise he would have not got food for himself. Because whatever the lion has to leave behind, he used to get food from it. So he got slipped out of the meeting. The next speaker at the meeting was the fox. So the first speaker was the deer, then the jackal, and the jackal was listening. But the next speaker was, after the deer, was the fox. "My dear friends," he said, "let us be brave. We all have to die once. Why should we live in fear?" Now he is telling us sentences, "My dear friends." He's greeting to all his friends, those who were in the jungle, and the cows, the buffaloes, the bulls, the goats, the sheep, and the other birds. So he's telling, "My dear friends, let us be brave." Brave means you have to be without getting scared. You have to be brave. Yeah, the soldiers are very brave. They do not fear for their lives. The same way, he's telling all the animals that you all should be brave. We all have to die once. So he's telling that all needs to die. When it is when you are born, you need to die also. It is when born and death is written. The birth and the death is written. So he's telling that one is born and we all have to die once. So why should we live in fear? So he's telling, why should we live in fear? In scared? Or I have a plan. I have an idea. He's telling, I have a plan. Shall we decide to send one animal to the lion every day? He's telling that let us plan and we'll send one animal every day, so that others can remain without fear. For that, the rest of us can live peacefully. So he's telling the rest of the animals can live peacefully. Why? Why? That's a wonderful plan. Now he said the crow. Now the crow is saying, "Wow, what a wonderful plan it is. Let us begin with you, Mr. Fox." Now the crow was very smart. He said, "Okay, let us start with you only. Whoever has given. Mr. Fox has given the idea, so let us start with Mr. Fox only." The fox got frightened. He got scared. On hearing this, on listening to this, that he will be the first animal to be sent to the lion. So he got scared. Then even the crow or fox was very smart. He said coolly, very well, Mr. Crow, I agree to be the first if you will be the next. He was also smart. He said, okay, I will go first, and you have to come, you have to be the next to go for the next day for the lion as a food for the lion. The animals had a hearty laugh at the crow, so they all laughed at the crow. The wise owl, however, says, now the owl is said to be very wise, as wise as an owl, it is said, a statement. So the owl is a bird which is very smart and very wise. He said, stop laughing. Brother Fox has given us a good plan. So he's telling, stop laughing, and the fox has given you a good plan. He is telling, we will choose one of us by lot each day, and that animal will go to the lion to become his meal. So we will choose. Now we will select, okay, lot, one of us by lot each day, and then that animal will go to the lion to become his meal. So they were saying that we will send one lion, and they will be treated as a meal for the lion on that day. So every day they will choose from one of them. But will the lion agree? Ask the bull. Now after this conversation, all these things when we are discussing, then the bull said that will the lion agree to it? And the vulture replied, I am sure he will. I shall fly to him tomorrow and tell him of our plan. So he said, vulture said that I will, yes, he will surely, he will agree to it, and he will fly and I will fly to him and tell him tomorrow that what is the plan. Okay, cruel. Now the meaning is cruel, will, I am telling you the meaning. Cruel, willfully. So all the vulture was going to share the plan that they will share the plan to the lion and go and tell the lion about the plan what the animals had decided, that they will send one by one the animal for his meal. Cruel means willfully causing pain or suffering to the others. Cunning, deceitful. Pounced, spring or soft suddenly so as to catch a prey. Beast, an animal especially large or dangerous, four-footed one. Wicked, evil or morally wrong. Sly, having a cunning and deceitful nature. Rob, a dishonest person. Pierce, penetrate or cut through with a sharp instrument. Now answer the following questions. Why were all animals afraid of the lion? All the animals were afraid of the lion because the lion used to pounce and hide himself and pounce on the animals, those who were moving around in the jungle, and used to kill them. What was the deer's difficulty? So the deer's difficulty was that the lion was a sly person, he used to hide himself and then he used to pounce. Okay, and he used to use his trick. So that was the difficulty what the deer was facing. Why did the bull call the lion a rock? Now the bull called the lion a rock because he used to pounce on the animals cunningly. Okay, and he was a dishonest person. The lion was dishonest because he used to hide himself and then he used to pounce and then he used to try to kill the animal. What did the animals finally decided to do? So the animals finally decided that they will send one by one the animals for the meal for the lion. Okay, they planned that one out of them, all the gathered animals, one by one they will send a meal for the lion as a meal for the lion. The animal, one animal as a meal for the lion for that day. Why was the jackal very unhappy about the decision? The jackal was very unhappy about the decision because it was that if they would kill the lion, then the food which jackal is to get because he used to eat the food which the lion used to, after his dinner, when he used to go to sleep, the jackal used to eat the leftover or the remaining part of the food which the lion kept. So he was little unhappy about the decision. Who said the following and in what connection? Let us begin with you, Mr. Fox. So the crow said these because as the fox had given an idea or the plan that we will send one animals to the jungle. I'm sure he will. So who said this? The vulture said this. And he said that he will go and share the plan with the lion. The lion must be killed. This was said by all the animals because the lion was acting cunningly and it was troubling him. So they said this statement that the lion must be killed when they had gathered in the jungle. I can escape from the lion quite easily. The deer said this because the deer is said to be the swiftest bird and it could easily move his legs. But the lion was a very sly person. We will all have to die once. We will all have to die once. So this statement was being said uh, by Mr. Fox that we all have to die. Why he said that? Because he said that either we'll become brave and we'll send one by one. Because every day having the fear, instead of that, all need to die. So this statement was being said by Mr. Fox. Now, fill in. You know what are adverbs. Children, what are adverbs? Adverbs are the words that end with ny. It adds meaning to the verb. For example, if they say, you have learned the adverbs that can be formed from certain adjectives by adding ly to the following adjectives at the end. For example, adverbs like quickly, peacefully is in the lesson. They have formed the adjective from the adjective quick, they have formed quickly. From the adjective of peace, they have formed peacefully. So most of the adverbs ends with most of the adverbs end with ly. So brave will become bravely. Cruel, swift, swiftly. So and so on. Brave will become bravely, cruel will become cruelly, swift will become swiftly, wicked will become wickedly, wise will become wisely, wise will become wisely, and wonderful will become wonderfully. Wise will become wisely, wonderful will become wonderfully. And there is another that adverbs which end with ILY. That is busy will become busily. I will give you only now 2 examples for it. Busy, the words that end with Y, okay, they are changed either to I before ly is added. Now this Y, it ends with, so you will have to put busily, busy. Now, in this the next word is lazy. LAZILY, lazy. So like that you have to write the remaining words. Busy, busily, lazy, lazily. Then happy, happily, HAPPILY, hearty, heartily, lucky, luckily, and noise, noisy. Now, even in that word practice, you have to do as your homework. You can write the question answers in your book and fill in the blanks in the textbook. There are adjectives. Adjectives are the describing words. From the lesson, when you read, you will get the about the adjectives used in the sentences. I hope you have understood the lesson. Thank you, children.